I guess it'd be kind of nice if there were the occasional hunts. Like, go fight this unique. So-and-so has been spotted. Because, like, that was... You had to do that in Xenoblade Chronicles 1. There were a fair amount of hunts that were, like, just go fight X monster. And I actually really liked those. Hello. Maybe not. What's in the cave? An excavation point. Nope. Do we go this way? Sure. Screw it. I don't even know where I'm going. Probably north end of the island at some point. I bet we probably turn that into a proper staircase shortcut type situation. Okay. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Yeah. Because we want to keep going down. Maybe I have to go out the tunnel the other direction. Yeah, we probably go out here. And there's an egg, and there's... Well, this thing. And there's the way down. Okay, cool. That's what I was looking for. Now, I could actually switch to Shiba and just try and kick this thing off a cliff. It is actually tempting to do that. Okay. Can somebody tell me... So, spears do break. Which is useful. Axes... do we know of any other weapon types that do smash? Because it'd actually be kind of cool if I could roll through the entire, It'd be kind of cool if I could actually roll through the entire, like, combo. Ow. That was... Might be a bit premature, seeing as this guy is currently, in super mode. Rex's, scythes do smash. Yeah. I was kind of hoping I could avoid Rex, using rock. Because I'm not a big fan of rock. His wings are just too big. Because if I could actually do like a full combo or something, that would actually be really satisfying. Like, just on my own. Let's see, I think Poppy QT does too. Yeah, see, what I want to do is to be able to do the break, topple... I want to be able to do break, topple, launch, and smash all on one person, but I don't know if I can do that. I mean, really what I could do is just wait for the break to roll by from Brigid. And then just go from there. Because I know Brigid breaks, and Nia breaks. What's the last one? Oh, it's the pod. I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal. It'd just be really fun if you could roll the full combo on your own. Because that would be something that I would actually actively do. As opposed to just sitting on one person and just hitting him with everything. Zeke with Great Axe and Spear can topple launch smash. Yeah, well, anybody with Great Axe and Spear can do it. Can he break, though? Because... Well... Well, I did say... Are we going to have any uniques show along? We've got this guy. Let's see, if it's just this guy, I probably should... Oh. Oh, he's doing the full combo. He doesn't have smash, but he knocked Bridget up into the air. Okay, and she does water. I forgot we just got Morag a water blade. That'll be helpful. We've got a full team gauge. But let's give this guy some orbs first so I can do a multi-round. Splash hazard. Guess I could have waited. No, chances are I probably wasn't going to be able to. Well, there goes all my money. My money! I use that for things. Like winning. Boosting my damage. Seriously, what is with this incline? Oh, geez. Wow, we really are on quite the incline. I wasn't quite thinking about that, but we are on a substantial incline. Okay, well, we might as well switch to Perun for this one. Yeah, it actually looks like we've got a pretty diverse combo here. Okay. I'm not going to be able to topple here, but that's fine. I don't think I've done this move before. Oh, wait, no, I have done this move before. I remember I used Perun a lot in the beginning, and she's got weird pole dancing maneuvers. And hi, Rex's thigh. We're inside you now. Sure, why not? That does some damage, though. Damn. Alright, well, let's do fire next. We didn't die. Good? Good. No, I'm getting walloped. Okay. Don't kill me. I need to be alive for combos. Potions. No potions. Okay. Let's try that again. Unfortunately, this guy got dangerous. Steam bomb. Part of the problem is all of my potions keep leaving the stage. Which is causing us a fair amount of consternation. Okay. This will be fine. I'm just worried that we're gonna fall off the freaking level. I'm not gonna be able to kill this guy. Oh, he just died right here. Oh, thank God. Holy shit. That was a lot of stuff. But yeah, he just fell off and hit the stairs. Well, that's not quite what I was expecting out of that fight, but sure. I think we just bypassed half of it by giving him a wackadoodle. Well, I'm gonna save. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that again, and we got some goodies from whatever that was. Oh, man. Cheat. Oh, boy, we have a wander cheating command now. For when I've cheated using game mechanics. I got a letter to Melvin. Sure. Landing on your head will kill you. Hey, you're not, incorrect. Landing on your head is a particularly deadly type of thing. Don't do it. My brother likes to go, rock climbing. And half the time when you're done rock climbing, you just jump off and fall. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. None of that sounds like a good idea. So if I go that way, we probably break it. Maybe. Well, this way brings us closer to the objective. I've also got the side quest to just kill a couple of idle Redania. Might as well get that on the way. I think I'm probably going to start doing the kill X quests off camera. They're not very compelling. I mean, they're fine and compelling, but we have so many other side quests that are more interesting. I might as well do those first. And side quests. Oh, at last, a dashing gentleman. Your splendor touches me in ways I could not imagine. That's weird. Are you alright? Oh, forgive me. It's just, I've been holed up in my house for so long I can't resist it if I see a pretty face. Is that right? I'm writing a book, you see. It's on the topic of beautiful flowers. I would desperately love to incorporate the ice flowers that bloom nearby, but the monsters make it nigh impossible. Allow us to assist. You'll help me? Oh, this is wonderful news. Oh, to think the day would come that I would speak to such a fetching individual. How your light dazzles. Oh, boy. Well, anyway. There's the idle Redania. Guess let's open this up first. Nope, never mind. Let's not open this up first. Well, this is going into code great. I mean, luckily my crit chance is really high, so I heal approximately, what, 10% of my HP? Which is really nice. Okay. And let's switch to Shiba. We know how this story goes. Oh, or we get knocked on our ass from Redania fights. Uh-oh. Well, that solves the problem. My money. Admittedly, we probably don't need this money particularly badly. No. Did we hit him? I don't think we actually hit him. Seriously, I feel like the enemies just kind of fold nowadays. Is it really like the gear differential or what? I have no idea. Oh, do we get a double up quest here? Because that other lady needed these flowers here. Huh. Well, that works for me. Yeah, flowers of ice. So we've made progress on the writer's assistant too. I like it when side quests double up like that. It makes my life a lot easier. Though, it'd be interesting if we had an opposed quest. You would come to me with your radiant warmth and gorgeous flowers of ice? Here you go. Wait, I feel as if I'm on the verge of a breakthrough. Are you alright? Give me a moment. The ideas are coming to me now. I would love to reward you, but please, bear with me. I'm on the cusp. Thanks. No, how could I even consider making one of Alrest's treasures work for free? I have a room over in Anastasia's in Theosir. Could you pay me a visit there later? Got it. Oh, the possibilities. This is weird. Well, saving that for later. Way later. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I should probably take a short detour. Let's find the next landmark. And then I will do it. It looks like there's some giant critters in here. Yeah, like level 80s and stuff. Like, okay, we've got a lot of level 70s and 80s. But, like, some of these giant flying things are particularly, like... Can I even fight the things up in the sky? I don't actually know. My assumption is probably not. I'm a little bit afraid to, like, get up near them, though. I assume the place we're headed for is that one over there. But yeah, we'll get to a fast travel location. And then I'm actually going to go back. I got to level up my... There we go. I got to go level up my mercs. Because we haven't done that in a while. Raya... Remember when this was new and hard and whatever. So we're going to take a short detour and then we get back onto plot. Honestly, I think I'm probably going to focus on plot for most of tonight. Something the matter? Aha! Just the person I wanted to see. When Venom was around, all me and Zuo had to worry about was fighting. But now we got details to take care of. We're thinking of opening a specialized admin position for all the tedious work that no one wants to do. Alright. We got 3 candidates, but it's a tough call. You turned up just at the right time, boss. I see. We need you to look him in the eye and see which one's the right guy for the job. I'll do what I can. You know, I know you've got an eye for people. You're loyal compeers. Prove that. Is that a word? Such trifling matters are no trouble at all. Alright. I'm gonna call him up. I'll need you to give him a good grilling. Make sure they got the right stuff. We'll hold the interview in the training grounds. Give me a shout when you're ready. Understood. Set as active quest. Yeah, that camera angle. Speaking of, I found out you can actually mess with the camera angles. So you can zoom out like way crazy, or you can play this game in first person if you really want to. Oh hey, Zuo. No, Zuo does not have a merc mission for me. Old man back here. Herbal. Right then. Let's start the interview, shall we? All set? Oh, well, I was gonna say give me a second, but it wasn't taking my inputs. Okay, I'm calling in a candidate number 1. Are you the one in charge here? No, that'd be the boy. You're so young, but I can see that everyone here respects you a lot. I like that. I'm Alicia from Morardain. What'd you like to know? Her personal motivations. Well, I've been putting out feelers here and there, and I have to say, not a bad word was ever said about the Garfon mercenaries. They've an excellent reputation. I don't have a combat experience myself, but I believe that I'm more than capable of helping from the sidelines. I should probably save. Oh well. You must have other reasons, no? Well, to be frank with you, there was nothing truly engaging for me back in Alba Cavendish. Everyone there was so sour-faced and miserable, and always in a hurry. That's why I left for Morardain. Anything else you want to ask? Her strongest skills. Oh, well, nothing that stands out in any special capacity, but if I had to pick, it would be my forward-thinking attitude. Let's see. Where she sees herself in 5 years. I haven't really thought that far ahead. I believe that if I'm happy in the here and now, then the future is sure to be just as bright. Jesus, I need some more keen eye and focus. Nothing in particular. Okay. Yeah, none of this is what I meant to do. Don't call in the next one. I want to... Okay. Yeah, I should have saved. I did save kind of recently, but still. Let me see if I can find the quest here. Huh. Okay, Alicia is a morale booster. Popo is mental health, and the last one is finance. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's actually a difference. Oh well. I guess I won't have to worry about it then. Very nice to meet you. Name is Popo from Argentum. Me looking for a job that not require combat skills. Alright, let's get started. Yes, ask Popo away. Personal motivations. At first, me want job in Merc Group, but that all about fighting. Not fit with core skills of Popo. Then later me hear about admin position, so me leap a chance. Uh-huh. And why do you want to join the Merc Group? Well, Popo big fan of big people, and Merc Group full to the brim of big people. Popo think would feel nice if pet on head with big hands. Anything else you want to ask? No, I just like Popo now. Her strongest skills. Meh? Popo think. Strongest skill of Popo, probably glossy sheen of fur, is super fluffy and soft to touch. Let's see. Her personal motivations. At first, me want job. Okay, we've already seen this one. Bleh. My bad. I just like Popo as a mascot. Where she sees herself in 5 years. Me not have any grandiose dream, but if able to cheer up sad people or lonely people through pets, then that enough for Popo. Yeah, it looks like none of this actually matters. The skill checks, you just get extra dialogue. Okay, so let's try the next one. But I just like Popo's attitude. The other one just seemed kind of disinterested. Popo's like, I like people petting me. And I'm like, that's kind of weird, but also, oh well. Okay, next candidate. You have to be real No. No. My name is Zangrid Catador. I've shortened it for convenience sake, but Zangrid will do just fine. That is, I mean, please call me Zangrid. I come from a long line of nobility originating from Samaima, but they have long since fallen from grace. I know what it is to make ends meet, and I'm therefore well suited to any position that involves accounting. Alright then, I'd like to ask you a few questions. Oh yes, we're accepting questions at the moment. I mean, of course, fire away. It's personal motivations. I need the money, that is. I would quite like to be financially reimbursed. Any particular reason why? As you know, my once noble house is but a shadow of itself. If I am able to return it to its former eminence, then I'm going to need capital. To that end, I will have you hire me. I mean, I hope you will. Anything else you want to ask? Nope. Alright, we'll finish up here. We'll announce your decision in a short while. You can leave now. If you don't hire me, you'll sorely regret. Please excuse me. I can't seem to kick the old aristocratic couture. Well, that's the last of them. Take your time mulling it over, then give me a shout. Done! Come back! We're done! Is Wander holding his nose? Yes. I had to make that guy sound even more asinine than before. Alright, which do you think is best for the job? There's Alicia, she's sure to bring something new and fresh to the Mercs. Popo, the Nopon, she's struck me as cool and level-headed. And Zengrid, the former noble. He seems perfectly respectable. Popo! Then it's settled. We all get a bit tetchy after a long day of battle. She's sure to calm the crew down. Looks like everything worked out. And we're on to a winner here. You know, sometimes you get a look in your eye that reminds me of Vandom. You're really taken to being in charge. If only the big man could see now. Thanks. Here's to the Garfont Mercs, and the future ahead of us. Someday we'll be the best damn Mercs in Araya. No, the whole of Alrest. Remember to stop by when you're passing through. Yay. See, how's the script for Old Man Wander? It's not, I mean, it's honestly something I could just sit to and bang out in, like, an afternoon. I just have had no afternoons. Thanks to your help, this band has grown ever larger than ever. Now that we've got everything well sorted out, it might be time we tried organizing mock battles with the other Merc bands. Huh? You think our men are just gonna grow strong from doing push-ups and practice swings in the training ground? Facing enemies in proper combat situations is the trigger the men need to take a good hard look at themselves. Oh, I see. I've already picked out a team for you to face. You'll help us out, won't you? Will you permit us to take care of it? We know just the people. Of course. If we're gonna do this thing, both sides should aim for nothing less than victory. Don't you half-ass it. Understood. Yay, more Merc missions. Okay, well that was really easy. See, will I be doing Old Man Wander script during my vacation? Yes. Honestly, that's kind of what I'm planning on doing. I'm going to be at Shell's place for half a week. And they tend to spend a lot of time, you know, hanging out, watching TV and stuff like that. And I think that would be good writing time if nothing particular is going on. Really, I just want to beat this game. Because once I beat this, then everything gets easy. Because then I have like 4 months worth of content up until January, and then I can hopefully get some other stuff done. Okay, so we're done with this. I guess, yeah, let's just go back to Tantal. Lower level. All right, so now that we've done a detour, eaten some food, done all sorts of things, let's go save this city. I really could probably rest at the inn and nobody would even notice, which just feels kind of wrong to me. So before I hit the recording button after my little break, I mentioned that Shell had hurt her hand. Shell has a... I don't know if it's muscle necessarily, nerve, tendon, whatever. But it's a repeated strain injury. As far as I can tell, she's got a minor one. But... yeah, to the effect of she can't paint as much as she used to, without her hand hurting. And so, pretty much she's got her hand totally motionless and in a brace. Playing Hearthstone.
With my left hand.
Lady Morag, you're making that face again. If you keep frowning like that, you'll get wrinkles.
I just don't get it. Tantal was founded by the Counter-Adamites. Then, after the war, they closed themselves off. But the way the king was acting, I can't help feeling there's something more to it.
What though?
It was the Praetorium who sent us here on this mission. Why would he go to such lengths to reject it? It seemed almost like he wanted to cut ties with them.
You think Indol is holding something else over Tantal?
That would be an explanation, yes. Zeke, do you know anything useful?
Nope. There's no records from back then.
How about you?
There's nothing in my journal from that period. I might have been returned to my core for some reason or other.
Do you know anything about those days, Gramps?
No, I was somewhere else at the time. And matters of human kingdoms and so on didn't interest me much.
Geez, Gramps. What's the point of keeping an old-timer like you around if you don't even know anything?
Sometimes, it's funny how much you sound like Corinne.
So you think the king wasn't telling us everything?
There is a chance.
Do you think it may be related to Jin and his comrades using Torna's name?
If you saw the last state of humanity, you'd understand. Now that you have come this far.
The last state?
Hmm?
Jin said something about the last state of humanity. I thought you meant like an evolution. You know, in the future. But maybe he meant the previous state of humanity.
And that is the key to why they fight?
If that is the case, perhaps I never should have been sealed away after all.
I really like the layers of things here. In the previous Xenoblade, you know, X, there was pretty much one villainous force with his subordinates, and this one is lots of people and a lot of different things, and like kind of this shared history that's getting pieced together slowly, and I really adore that.
What is this place?
A battleground from the Aegis War. There are many things here, I remember.
The walls and floors are melted. Must have been a hell of a battle.
Ophion isn't the only artifice. You've already seen one other, Siren, the one Mithra commands. But during the war, there were countless artifices, wielded by Malos.
So, it's a site of a fight against him.
Say, what are these artifices anyway? We've only actually met Ophion. We've never even seen Siren, just that light thing it shoots down.
They're a power granted to the Aegises. Divine swords sleeping in Elysium, far above us all.
Hold on, I thought Elysium was a paradise, not a scary weapon stash.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
All that I can find in the corners of my memory is that townscape. I don't know why Father created me, or created the artifices. That's what I want to find out.
Pyra.
It's okay. We'll find out once we get there.
I don't think...
Open a chest, it might turn out great. But until then, it's just a crate. That's rule 4 of the Salvager's Code. Ha ha!
Rex, comparing Elysium to dirty old sea junk?
Okay, so uh-oh. Well, this is gonna be a nuisance. There's some level 80s in here. It gets kind of dense. What kind of awful place is this? I'm noticing they're forcing us to run past really ridiculously high-level enemies more often now. For various plot missions. It's like, can you stop that? I mean, luckily there's plenty of gaps between them, so it's not actually that big of a deal. But, like, it's starting to feel like the game's expecting me to take on some level 80s. I guess I could go out, finish every side quest, get up into the 60s, 70s, and... well, kick some serious butt if I wanted to. Let's do that when I hit chapter 7? Is it 7 or 8 when we get the final Poppy upgrade? Because I think that's a good time to go do some side content. Before then... either is fine. But, like, at some point I would actually like to go back and finish everything. It's chapter 8? Okay, thanks. So yeah, we'll probably hold out for 2 more chapters, unless of course somehow the enemies manage to get way higher level than me. At which one, yeah, obviously I'll have to take a detour. Or if I just find something in the plot that breaks me. But honestly, like, so far things have just been solid the entire way through.